Hey JDS man, how you doing? Chrissy, how you doing? Y'all hear me okay? Good to see you, Chrissy. JDS. I went last night, JDS, but I didn't take the get me no fresh bait or anything. I just grabbed a frozen sucker out of the freezer. I didn't have no luck. Couple little hits. Hey Chris, how you doing, man? Man, I'm sorry I woke up late. I was up late last night. I went fishing for a while and I didn't get in bed till almost 2 o'clock this morning, 3 o'clock. Mike, there you are, buddy. How you doing? So I slept in late again, so I'm getting on here later than I wanted to. I enjoyed it. I didn't have no luck. I didn't have no fresh bait with me, but man, I had a good time. And main reason I went, and I wanted to make y'all a video, so it might be a boring video. I got it uploading now, but I made the whole video, and it's going to be like 2 hours long, and it ain't going to be cut or anything, but it's just I'm going to do a lot of talking in it and talking to y'all. So I hope it don't bore y'all too bad. But the video I made last night's for all of y'all. So watch what you can of it and get bored with it. You can turn it off. But throughout the video, I'm just doing a lot of talking. It is, Chris. But like I say, I wanted to get out and make that video last night because I haven't made a fishing video in so long. So I made this one just with no cutting the scenes or anything. It's just a true 2 hours of fishing. It's cloudy. It ain't raining yet, but it's cloudy. They got heat warnings out. Sorry about that. Carver Outdoors texting me. Is it Chrissy? Maybe it'll help cool things off. Hey, Chris, sorry I got on here late, man. Couldn't hang out with you, but be careful out there. Is that right, Chrissy? Man, I hate to see a heat advisory because it was hot Tuesday, man. Last night it was no air stirring, and by the time I got home, I was just soaking wet. See, see, Chris. JDS, I hadn't seen you, buddy. I'm glad to see you in here. Been on my mind. Like I say, I know I've been getting on at a bad time, and everybody's having to work and everything, but like I say, you can't do it, Chris. You gotta watch it out there. That's the reason I didn't go get no fresh bait to go fishing with. I just didn't want to get out in that heat early enough to go catch any. So but I'm thinking about trying it again this evening. Yeah, it's rough. But like I say, you just a lot of things you got to just put on the back burner when it sits bad. Hey, knock on wood, I'm this morning I'm still feeling a little pretty good. So like I say, I've had a couple good days, so maybe I'm on the up end of it. My hip, man's been a lot better. Yeah, I'm feeling better, Mike. Thank goodness, man. I don't want to brag too much. It seems like when you brag, it's when you get in trouble. Like I say, back's been a lot better. Like I say, it must have been a pinched nerve or something, because if it was a disc, it probably wouldn't never ease up like it has. So must be something getting in there pinching on it. It had me worried, Chrissy. So, but yeah, like I say, I'm sorry I got on here so late, but I want to hop up. I got my video downloading now. So I just wanted to hang out and have some coffee. I do too, Chrissy. Like I say, that's why I am with my boys and everything, and they don't understand it now, but one day they will. A lot of people can go and nothing bother them and everything, but I ain't never been like that. I know. I know the feeling. I'm the same way. It's unusual, I think, for dads to be like that, but I've always been like that. Yeah. If you sit back and think, we did too back then too. So, but I think back then you had to grow up a little bit quicker and everything, and it just seemed different back when we was that age and everything, and you didn't have to worry about as much maintenance back then as it is now. And wasn't there as much traffic on the roads and everything. But yeah, they don't understand that. And they couldn't keep up with us back then like we do now. There was no cell phones or nothing. We'd leave the house, they wouldn't know when we'd be back or where we was at or anything. It looks like we're lucky not being in Panama this week. It's a hurricane forming down there, tropical storm in the Gulf. That's right, Mike. I had to leave a note. I know what you mean. And now we just think what kind of worries we put our parents through back in and everything. Because, like I say, now we're lucky we can call them up and stay in touch and text and everything. Oh, I know, Chrissy. Is everybody doing okay today? Oh, they're all doing good. Bailey's, Catfish Bailey's still in there in bed. Uh, Carver fishing, family fishing. He had to go to doctor yesterday. He's been having some pains and stuff, and he went to the doctor yesterday, and they think he passed a kidney stone. So I haven't talked to him this morning. Yeah, she's my little baby, but I've had those kidney stones. I hope he don't start that too much. That's great, Mike. And Carver Outdoor yesterday, I told everybody that they had he's a football coach for Mount Juliet High School, and they had a deal down at the Titans practice field yesterday, 7-on-7 tournaments and everything, and they won the championship down there yesterday. So I'm proud of him too. Yeah, I think a lot of my problems been gallbladders I've been having. Everybody tells me it's that type of pain. I get hurting in my back real bad and everything. Everybody tells me I need to get it checked out because it sounds like gallbladder. I get a pain just in a certain spot of my back, man, and hurt in my side. And I get where I can't hardly breathe. There's Carver family fishing. How you feeling this morning? Man, every time I mention your name, you pop on here like you got a radar, buddy. It's what everybody tells me, Chrissy. I hope they're working for you, buddy. Like I say, just take it easy working and, like I say, keep getting some rest. Yeah, I get so bad at times I have to lay down in the floor. And like I say, it's one certain spot in your back you can take, and somebody can touch you back there, and it's the same spot every time. Like somebody sticking a dagger all the way through you. You on break, buddy, or you sneaking in? I'll probably be on a while, Chrissy, as long as I can keep a couple people in here. Appreciate the thumbs up, y'all. That's fine, Chrissy. Don't get in trouble, buddy. Appreciate you popping in, but like I say, I got a video uploading from last night, so it's going to be a boring one. it's an uncut version. I went out there and fished for 2 hours, and it's going to be a solid 2 hour video. But I'm going to do a lot of talking in it and everything. And I'm just going to show what the whole 2 hours like, whether fish hits or not. So a lot of people won't like it. I'll probably get a lot of thumbs up, and I'm sure nobody will watch the whole video, but I tried making it good throughout the video. Yeah, it's downloading slow, man. It's been ever since I've been in Florida, they're uploading slow for some reason. Florida's got a tropical storm forming right now in the Gulf. But I'm hoping to get back out there this evening, Carver. They got a heat warning out and everything, but man, I'd like to catch me some bluegill and get back out there and try it. Chrissy had to step out. Looks like somebody else stepped out for a minute. We'll try it, buddy. Give it a shot. As long as I can keep feeling all right. Mike, you still in here? Or JDS? Like I say, just get yourself feeling better, Carver, and we'll go at it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me another box of worms too. I'm sure mine's no good. I gotta look at them, but I'm sure they're all bad. Skipjacks was flipping around yesterday evening when I got there, but I couldn't get them to hit a jig for nothing. I still got to get with Tennessee Deerstalker and get some of those Foley spoons in. All right, Mike, I noticed a couple people dropped out. I know Chrissy had to leave, but I didn't know if you had to leave on me or not. But appreciate you hanging around, Mike. Like I say, Mike, we're going to have to get you to start getting us some pictures or making some videos and stuff and get your side up and going a little bit, buddy. Hey, Big Flip, how you doing? Yeah, I ain't got no stringer or catfish, man. I did get out last night for a couple hours. It felt good and everything. I'll have a video. It's uploading now on it and everything. Just the evening of what goes on when you go fishing for a couple hours. Good to see you though, Big Flip. Chrissy was in here. She had to leave for a little while. Appreciate thumbs up, y'all. I'm up to 4 already this morning. On Instagram. Did you see my post on Instagram yesterday? I haven't had a chance to check yours out. For some reason, I charged my phone up to 100% and it'll fall right down to 30% just within 15, 20 minutes. It's going bad on me. I need to start researching and phone that's got a good videos and good battery life. But I'll get on there and check that out, Mark. It's like I went to bed last night on the phone. I had it 100% when I went to bed at 3 o'clock this morning. And right now it's sitting on 19% just by setting. I don't understand it. I was trying to hold out to my birthday, maybe get some help on it, but I don't think I'm going to make it till then. All right, Mike. Like I say, I've been neglecting Instagram lately, but I got to start getting back on there. I did post a picture from the lake last night, but I've been neglecting it lately because I ain't been able to get none of the people to come over and follow me from there to YouTube. And plus, normally I use Instagram a lot when I'm out on the lake fishing and everything. So, but I got to get on there and catch up on it and get a lot of my Florida pictures and stuff on there. But like I say, I'll check it out, buddy. Anybody got anything special going on today? Mike, on that Instagram, do you get a lot of junk messages and stuff too? Mike from Vermont, how you doing? Yeah, I got your message there, man. All right, yeah. You got some good pictures on there, Mike. Do you mind if I download some of them and use them on my video? That's a good smallmouth you got in there. But I'm on your Instagram right now, buddy. Like she say, if you don't mind, I'd like to use some of those pictures if that's okay. That's a good smallmouth you got in there. Which I did get some pineapple willies and stuff on there in Florida and stuff. So I've been on it more than I thought I have been. Do you really, Mark? I wish I could, man. I picked guitar a little bit and I tried, but I ain't got the voice for singing. Got 6 thumbs up. That's great this morning. Like I say, I've got on here late, so I know a lot of people's out working and everything. But the animal papa, how you doing? Hey, how great you stop. Happy you stopped in here. Like I say, I'm on here. I know at a bad time and everything, and appreciate you coming in here. I'm doing good this morning. Appreciate it, animal.
Portrait. App switcher. Instagram.
Trying to figure my phone out. It's
Swipe up with 3 fingers to close the app. Close Instagram. Extras voiceover off.
my phone ain't wanting to hold a charge. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I was, animal. Like I say, it feels good, man. Once you get to feeling bad, you don't realize how much you miss feeling good. Glad you stopped in here though, buddy. Like I say. Exploring Ginger, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate the thumbs up, everybody. I've been on here about 30 minutes. I got on late this morning, so it's been a little slow. Most of my people's out working and already stirring this time of day, so but I was out late last night. I went fishing finally last night, so I didn't get in bed till about 3 o'clock. Yeah, the older you get, worse it gets, animal. All right, Mike, when I get back on it, I'll check it out, buddy. I had to get off because it's draining battery even more. No luck, buddy.
I didn't fish.
Oh, Rub, was they down there?
I said I just wanted to fish for like 30 minutes. He said I have to charge you. I said, well, I'm coming around.
That's ridiculous. What are they charging now?
Like $5.
That's so stupid, man.
Non-stupid.
Yeah, it stinks. Get older, animal. There ain't nothing we can do about it. Like I say, if you wake up not hurting somewheres, I'd get worried about it. All right, Mike, I'll do that.
Water looked perfect.
It looked good last night,
Nice
man.
overcast day. Also, the sun's popping out now.
Yeah.
And I literally would only fish for like 30 minutes. I wasn't going to fish long.
It's ridiculous.
He goes, we got a park right down the street. And he goes, for free. I said, yeah, I live right here.
Do what?
He said, we got a park right down the street. You can go for free. I said, yeah, but I live right here. I said, I paid $30 for fishing license. I have to pay more to fish. He goes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Papa, like I say, I know what you mean. But like I say, I appreciate you coming in here this morning while I wanted to jump in and have my coffee. I hate that I got on here late, but I figure I'd hang around. Anybody pop in and out, I appreciate it. Yeah, it don't take much of a movement neither, man, to feel it. Like I say, I've been down in my hip and must have been a pinched nerve because it's been feeling a lot better lately. Where you from, animal? Brooklyn, New York. That's great. I'm in Middle Tennessee down here, right outside Nashville. I was raised in Nashville. It's what amazes me on here. I get them from all over, man. It's Country Girls, California, and Carpy Chris. He's over in the UK. It's neat seeing everybody from everywhere. North Dakota and Cape Cod. It's wild seeing all that. Yeah, we take it for granted, animal living here and everything, but I love it too. Like I say, I love picking around on the guitar. But I know a lot of people comes in here, pays a lot of money to come see it and everything. And when you live around here, we hardly ever go to a place and listen to any of it or anything.
It was booming yesterday.
Where?
Broadway.
Uh,
Broadway.
oh, you was down there?
Yeah, Titan 717.
I didn't know it was on Broadway.
Well, it's not on Broadway, but came back Broadway.
Oh, did you?
Came home 70, Lebanon Road. Decided to come home 70.
Did you drive?
I had to.
Really?
I thought I was going to ride with someone, and then everybody was gone by the time I left, so I drove.
I hate going to Metro Center, man.
Yeah, I just had to put it on GPS. I got caught up in some traffic on interstate going there. And I said, I'm going to Lebanon Road coming home. So once I was at the Titan facility, I just GPS to Tootsie's so I can get on Broad. Because then once I knew I was on Broad, I could just go Lebanon Road.
Yeah, I hate going to Metro Center. I wish I could have went with you. I'd love to seen that bubble and everything.
I love their facility over there. That big pond and everything.
Yeah.
I wish I could fish that pond. It's basically a small lake.
Yeah, I know. It's I've always wanted to come up there, Animal, and see that and everything. Chelsea LB, what is it? How you doing, Chelsea? Adam, glad to see you, buddy. Yeah, I got out and went for a while. Didn't have no luck, but I got a video made. It's uploading now, so people might get bored with it, but I got a video. Just want to show what a couple hours is like. I don't know. With this heat and everything, she don't eat like she normally does.
She don't.
Which
I don't.
even Bailey don't.
I thought she was skinnier too.
She'll let her food sit around.
I don't eat that much.
Sorry about that, y'all. Hey, Wavy Austin, how you doing? Yeah, it's Coach Carver. Hey, Coach. Wandering veteran, glad to see you this morning. Appreciate the thumbs up. Wavy Austin, you know who it is?
Yeah, he's one of my students.
He said, "Is that Coach Carver talking?" Yeah, he's came in talking to me, y'all, and he got my attention from y'all. Barefoot, how you doing? Yeah, he just got in from practice and everything. Barefoot, he's fixing them a sandwich and eating and everything. But she beat you in here, Adam. Chelsea, is that your wife? He said he passed you in coach place.
He should like my response.
Good to meet you, Chelsea. Appreciate you coming in here. Appreciate you beating Adam in here. Appreciate y'all. It got me to 9 thumbs up. Carver Outdoor, hit that thumbs up, buddy. Coach Place had a lot going on with his wedding and everything. We got to give him a little break there.
Yeah.
Vacation, wedding, and they just won the 707 championship. But you need to give them a hard time, Wavy, that's for sure. That's fine, Barefoot. But yeah, they went down there. They had a good time at the Titans practice dome and everything. Won the 7-on-7 high school championship. Cheers to you. That's good. He's came in, went in there, fixed them a sandwich, Barefoot. He's just got in from football and he's all sweaty and tired right now. So I'm sure he'll be back in here in a minute. You're not ready for school? Yeah, I'll tell him when he comes back in here. And I, Carper, how you doing? From Ireland, man. I'm getting them all over. I appreciate you coming in here. 11 thumbs up, y'all. Man, I started out slow, but y'all picking me up. Appreciate it. I got on here late. You're right, Adam. You're right, buddy. Appreciate it. carper, like I say, yeah, it's just sitting around talking and everything, but I don't know. I seem like I get the followers to like it and everything. I don't understand it, but I'm glad it works. Like I say, I got out and went fishing last night. Didn't take time to get no fresh bait or anything, so I just took some frozen suckers down there and used them. And I had a couple hits, but didn't have no luck. But I got a 2 hour video coming out. It's going to bore a lot of people, but I decided to do it and not do no cutting in it. And I'm talking throughout the video and doing a lot of shout outs and just want to show everybody what it's like to sit there and what you do for 2 hours. And by it being my first fishing video in a while. So if you get tired during it, I don't blame you, turn it off or whatever, but I wanted to make it in it. It ain't going to be a video for everybody. But I still had fun being there last night. Yeah, I felt good after I got out there, Adam. Like I say, it was hot, man. It was no air stirring, but when I got in late last night, I was soaking wet from sweat, though. It was so hot. Yeah, I did almost 5 hours yesterday barefoot. Yeah, that's a good start, Animal. Like I say, I enjoyed it. It's a beautiful night, man. If it was just a little breeze blowing, it would have been okay. But like I say, I really enjoyed being out there. Like I say, I got to start getting back out there now on a regular basis and everything. But I wanted me some fresh bluegill, but I just didn't want to leave and get out there too early in that heat and push my luck any. I gotta get Carver family and Catfish Luke and them to get out and catch me some fresh bait. I didn't have much confidence. I mean, they will hit the cut suckers like that and everything, but those flathead stuff, they like fresh bait and everything, man. You can catch it on some frozen bait, but this time of year they like the live bluegills and stuff. Chrissy's back. All right, Chrissy. Take it easy at work. Appreciate you stopping in. There's Nameless. Wondering where you was, Nameless. Most time you're the first one to pop in here. We've already got 12 thumbs up in here this morning, Nameless. I'm running late. I slept in this morning. Everybody check Adam and Chelsea and them out, y'all, on Animal Papa. We got some great new people in here, Wavy Austin. And I appreciate all the new faces and everybody. Adam came in, joined with me, and got his wife in here and everything. And now she's beating him in here. Okay, Nameless. Hope it goes good and everything. Hey, it was. I don't never get enough sleep. That's always been my problem. I think that's one thing makes me feel bad too. You know how they are, Adam. They got to keep a one up on you, man. Okay, Nameless, like I say, buddy. Hope it goes great for you. Yeah, they got to have the one up. What time is it over there, Adam? Yeah, I know how it is, Nameless. You got to make sure it's all running right and everything. Like I say, I've been lucky, man. My live stream's still been running good and everything. And ever since I went back to the cam on my computer and everything. Carver family back for a minute. You hit that thumbs up, Carver family. I'm up to 12 already. Screen is black. Why is screen black? Everybody else screen ain't black, is it? That's right, Animal Papa. Appreciate it. Something wrong with your side, Carver. There you go. Big Flip still here. Everybody check each other out, man. Big Flip, Animal Papa. It's all great people in here, and everybody show each other your love, man. Check their videos and stuff out. And, you know, I got up to like 581 yesterday, and now I think I've lost about 5, and it's where they come in, just hit the buttons, but don't check the videos and stuff out. So YouTube takes them away from you. I know what you mean, Carver. Now you've lost me, Animal. Wonder what's going on. Big Flip said it's perfect at his side. I can't never tell on my end because the video I'm watching on my end looks like it's always running good and everything. So I don't know when it lags or nothing. Is that right, Carver? Must have been something on Papa's side too. Hey, Carver family, you got to check Adam and all of them out. And he's got his wife, Chelsea, in here. And they jumped in here and joined me and everything. Now his wife's beating them in here to my side. Yeah, you go private, man. That way you can do it without bothering people, getting them to pop in. Then all of a sudden you pop off and everything, and run you a few shows private to rewatch them, make sure it's running okay and everything. Because man, when I first started, I was getting signed on, and as soon as I get on, it would lag and everything and go off, and I would have people in the room. Adam, that's my oldest son there, and he's the one painting my poster for me back here. He does a lot of painting and stuff, and Carver's Outdoors, that's my youngest son. He's the one designed my logo and everything. So he's also a football coach. So that's my two boys. Carver Family Fishing and Carver Outdoor, they both got a great site, man. If you go to Carver Family Fishing, check them out. Little Catfish Luke, that's my 4-year-old grandson, and man, he's already calling himself Catfish Luke and everything. That's good, Adam. Yeah, I run off my laptop. Like I say, I got to start doing some research on the phone and see what's got a good camera and good battery life and everything, because my phone's about to go dead. I was hoping it'd make it to a birthday, Carver, but it don't look like it's going to. Great to hear that, Mike. We got 12 thumbs up, Mike, in here so far. I look for Butcher Block to drop in here anytime. Bait 'em, boys. Like I say, I got on here a little late this morning, and seemed like every day I've been getting later and later, which starting back next week, I won't be able to get on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays in the mornings. I'll be back working. But I'm going to have to start getting back in some of my nighttime streaming and stuff. Why is that, Nameless? Chrissy's a good person around here, man. Yeah, I know, Adam. I'm sure she didn't mean to, Nameless. Like I say, Chrissy's a great person, man. I don't know what you're. She might not even seen you, man. Believe me, it's easy to overlook. I know she's been on the phone, got called into work and everything. But if you get enough followers, man, this thing moves so fast. I overlook a lot of people and don't mean to and everything. Which I ain't. I don't have the problem a lot of times, but when they bring those raids in here and stuff, I can't keep up with it. I know he said something about it the other day, Barefoot, but you might have to get with a Butcher Block on that and get that commercial guy, because he was talking about you to make those little logos and everything. You had way too much stuff to add in it for a little logo like that. Yeah, I lost about 7 myself barefoot. But you might need to get with Butcher Block and get that commercial guy to work on it for you and stuff. But you can't add but so much in those little logos like that. I got one I've designed right now, but I got to redo them. But it's because I made some. I carried out some chicken liver and everything. My buddy owns a bait shop, and so I carried out some chicken liver and everything. Made them up some where he could sell in his bait shop. But they turned out pretty good. But I want to get some regular decals made and stuff. I don't know, Nameless. She's a great person, man. Great power. But yeah, I want to get some decals made. I want to get some hats made up. My boys made me a couple shirts for Father's Day, and I wore them down in Florida. But I want to get a lot more shirts made up and some hats and decals and stuff. I think it'd be neat. But yeah, we'll get something made up at them. Get you one of them sent to you, man. Yeah, like I say, when I get the money and everything, Nameless, I'll have to get with you. Yeah, like I say, it's just I gotta get it all going, Adam. I think the hats you got to order so many at a time, so it's a little expensive to get them started and everything. But I gotta check in on all of that. I know shirts you can get done one, two, whatever, but I think hats they want you to buy so many at a time. And I don't want no cheap looking hat. When I get it done, I want it to look good and everything. I can't stand a hat that don't fit right or anything. Yeah, I kind of would rather have the hats embroidered anyways, not pressed on. Like this Vanderbilt hat, it's all embroidered. That's kind of the way I want my hats done. I think the press on a hat would be too cheap looking. I know you ain't telling me nothing about hairline, buddy. They say it's from wearing a hat all the time. I've wore a hat all my life. I don't know. Yeah, it's pricey, but that's why I want them done. Nameless. Yeah, we'll tell ourselves that anyway. Still in y'all. I hope I pronounced that right. How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the thumbs up there. Great to see you. I've seen you before. It's been a while though. But like I say, I appreciate you stopping in with us. Like I say, I hope I pronounced your name right. Maurice, how you doing, buddy? You doing okay? I got out for a couple hours last night, Maurice. Didn't have no luck. Got a video I'm uploading on it, though. Appreciate thumbs up, Maurice. Like I say, I'm glad to see all these faces this morning. Hope everybody's doing good. It's going to be another hot one, I know that. I'm up 13 thumbs up here. An hour in the show. Not a show, just hanging out with my friends. He told you to stay off the rocks, huh? It's easier said than done, buddy. $12C. What is that, Adam? $12C. Is that right, Celia? That's great. That's awesome. Still okay, buddy. Like I say, I'm probably butchering your name, but I'm sorry about that. I ain't a great reader. Yeah, see, Adam, I don't know about all of that. Y'all measure the temperatures different and stuff than we do over here, but 12 degrees, what would that be like in our temperature and everything? There's Butcher Block. I told y'all he'll be popping in here. Oh, you ain't got your MRIs yet, Maurice? I hope everything's okay. Like I say, I can't read good and pronounce names and stuff still, but like I say, if I butchered it, 69, man, I'd take 69. That'd be some good fishing weather. It's a lot better than 95. Like I say, last night when I got in, I was soaking.
That's a heck of a lot better.
I was soaking wet when I walked in the house last night. I looked like I jumped in a swimming pool.
There's no air.
No, it wasn't a breeze blowing nowhere last night. All right, but I let Barefoot know he need to get with Butcher Block and get on a commercial guy, because it's hard to add all that. Yeah, it's hot, man. And like I say, we didn't have a breeze blowing last night, and today they got heat warnings out. Are they? Oh, yeah, it's forming a hurricane down in the Gulf. Hey, Butcher, you doing all right, buddy? I had a good time. Didn't catch no fish. I had a couple hits, man. I thought we was gonna get into one there or two there for a moment, but it never did pan out. But I was telling everybody I got a video uploading. I just made a 2 hour video. I didn't do no cutting in it or anything, and I'm just gonna. A lot of people won't be able to watch the video, but I just wanted to make it for everybody, and I'm talking throughout it and running my mouth, and just want to make it like I was live streaming for 2 hours. So anybody get tired of it, just turn it off. Or, but I just wanted, been so long, I just wanted to put one together and like I was there live streaming or something. Caught 5 last night. That's great, man. What was it? I know what you mean, Steele. It's hard to get out when you're wore out like that. What did y'all catch, Butcher? Sharks or? I know Carver Outdoor. It's ridiculous, man, when we spend for the. That's great, Butcher. I'm glad y'all had a good trip. But it's stupid. You pay for your license and everything and live a half a mile from the lake down here, and they want to charge you to come in the place. Hey, Patrick Jane, how you doing? That's Flat, y'all. Glad you're back in here, Flat. The old Butcher, man, he's one that got the old charter boat. I'd love to get up there and go out on that thing. He goes after the tunas and everything. Great guy, y'all. Y'all, everybody need to jump on Butcher. Check everybody out. Maurice, he's gone in there to lay down. He's wore out. I don't know if he's still on here to see you or not, but I know he's sleepy when he walked by a minute ago. Well, there he is. He's still talking. I know, Adam, man. They get money hungry, man. Crazy. That's great, Butcher. Yeah, I know what you mean, Adam. Dang, we're up to 16 thumbs up, y'all. Is that right, still? I got where I release almost everything I catch. I'll keep a striper here and there, but I used to keep a lot of fish, but I ain't done that in years. I'll keep some crappie here and there. Got where I don't keep many of them. I like using the 8-aught on my catfish and stuff. No, it ain't nothing wrong with it still. Man, I used to keep fish all the time. I'm just not a big fish eater. Down there at Cedar Creek, Maurice, they stop you and charge you to drive in there. Hey, Taja, how you doing? There's nothing wrong keeping fish, man. Uh, like I say, I can't eat fish if it's got a fishy taste, man. It's just certain kind of fish I can eat. I like Captain D's and stuff like that, but I used to keep them all the time back when family was all together and everything. We'd have fish fries and stuff, and they'd eat most of the food. But it's nothing wrong keeping fish and eating them, especially if you're getting them out of a good place where the water ain't polluted bad or anything. You have two wives? Everything spicy. How you doing? Oh man, I can't try. I can't eat no raw fish, man. Oh, they don't know. You got a racket going, don't you, still? So you're living on borrowed time. I can't look for you to be a long time follower on my site, can I? Maybe I'd get me some followers on here still if I can find out the two and get them both on here one night and let you pop in. Uh, I'm drinking on my coffee now, man. I'm about ready for another cup. Yeah, that's right, Carver. Hey, Maurice, get you some rest, buddy. Hope your leg gets doing better. Appreciate the thumbs up, buddy. I hope I didn't run Steel out of here. Is it waste still? I know that it's a lot of waters around like that. Carver, get you some rest, buddy. I know you're tired. Twin Cities area is 18 thumbs up on Twin City. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's afternoon, getting afternoon. I got on here late. I was up late last night. Appreciate you popping in. Did you, Twin? I finally got out last night, but I didn't have no luck, but I didn't have no fresh bait neither. Been over 14 years still, dang. How you keep it a secret so long? Yeah, it felt good to get out. I I wanted some live bluegill, but I didn't want to push it and get out in the heat too early. So I had a frozen sucker in the creek suckers in the freezer. So I grabbed one of them and took off with it and thawed it out. But I had a couple little hits, but nothing there did happen. I was wishing I had me some live bluegill the whole time. So, but anyways, I got out there and had a good time for a couple hours. I got a video I made and just gonna post it. No cutting to it or anything. It's gonna be 2 hours of me running my mouth and giving some shout outs and stuff. Oh yeah, man. I have a lot of luck on bluegill heads. Um, but at certain times, especially on skipjacks, they'll hit the head, and other times they want the cut bait part. But I've caught a lot of fish on the heads, man. I love fishing bluegill heads. My biggest fish this spring, they've all been on bluegill heads. But it just seems like certain times they want live bait, or as long as the heads are fresh, and everything. Adam's Chelsea still in here? Yeah, I didn't know if Chelsea was still in here or not. Is that right, twin? Hey, still appreciate you stopping in. That's fine, Adam. I didn't know if she's still in or not. I was fixing to say she's quiet. She don't never say much on her. Should be in the kitchen, huh? Still have a good day, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope to see you later. You still around, Butcher? I wish you'd let me know who's still around. That way I could know who I can call out and everything, but I don't have no way knowing who's still in the room. Appreciate it, twin. Yeah, I got out and fished a while last night. It felt good to get back out there, though. But I was telling everybody it was so hot and there was no air stirring, man. When I came in the house, it looked like I jumped in a swimming pool. I was soaking wet in sweat. I What you want to know, twin? You just want to catch fish, or you want to catch big fish, or I'll I'll help you any way I can. Uh, this video, that's one thing about this video I made last night. Like I say, I never did edit it or nothing, but I tell about all the catfish in there and how they bite and everything. So if you can get through the boring parts and watch that, I'll explain how you pretty well can tell what kind of catfish is hitting on your line and everything. You'll pretty well get where you know what, if it's a flathead, blue, or channel cat or whatever. I tried explaining that. It should be legal, like say, as long as it's, you know, a bait fish or bluegill or anything should be legal, man, as long as it's the right size limit and everything. That's fine, Adam. But if you want to just go out and catch fish to eat, man, you want to get a bunch of good pan size catfish and everything, or just starting catfishing, glad to see you back, Nameless. Uh, if you just want some catch a bunch of catfish, good size or anything, I would either go get some stink bait and get the little. I got a video showing the special tubes for them and everything, and use your stick to get it all on it and everything. But man, you can catch a lot of catfish, half a pound to 3 or 4 pounds on it. And a lot of times, man, they'll hit that stuff fast and everything. But I like using like a Carolina rig where you get the weight on a slip above of about a foot leader, 2 foot leader. And myself, if you want to go after the big catfish, man, use don't be scared to use the big baits, big bluegills, cut bait. I love cut skipjacks, or they'll hit about any kind of cut bait and everything. Like I say, make sure it's legal, and you know, you don't want to go put something on there like a bass or something if it's not legal to use or anything. And those big cats, they, especially flatheads and stuff, they like to lay around logs and rocks, channels, and everything. But like I say, in my video I got uploading, I'll tell more about it and which kind of catfish and how they'll hit and everything. Yeah, I like the rig where they're on a slip sinker where they can take the line and go and not feel the weight. On the smaller fish, twin, you'd be fine with that. I like braid line, but a lot of places I fish at, it's real. Like where I was fishing last night, it's anywhere from 20 to 40 foot deep, and it's ledges and everything. And it's real hanging. That chews your braided line up. And I was using one of my braided poles last night, but I like using mono in those tight places because it don't chew. It's still going to chew it up, but it ain't as expensive, and that way I can change my line out every 2 or 3 trips. And I use like a 30 to 40 pound test line, but like I say, I like fishing for the big fish. But anywhere it's around 15 pound test or so, if you're just going after the smaller fish, 15, 20. I would use at least 20 if I was you, especially if you're using braid, man. You can go on up, use 30 pound test and braid, and still cast it good and everything. Hey, Random, how you doing? And yeah, use them if you're using braid. Use the mono leader though. I like to use about a 50-pound test leader on it because, like say, those you get around those rocks and everything, it'll chew it up. You ever get a big fish on, you want all the chance you got to get them in and not breaking off. But man, use live bluegills, uh, bluegill heads, cut shad, cut bait, skipjacks if y'all got it up that way. You keep that out there, you'll catch some big fish. Yeah, it's probably basically the same, Adam. Like say, I know you got to use smaller hooks and everything if you're fishing for those carps and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I use my big poles and stuff, man, because like I say, I like catching any of them, but I'm after that big fish. So if one does load on, I want to know I got the stuff to handle it. Hey, Bass and Bucks, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I've been using the circle hooks, man, but I'm old school, and I'm still trying to get used to the circle hooks because I always like setting the hook on them and crossing their eyes, and you can't do that with a circle hook. You got to let them go and just basically set the hook themselves and where to pull it in the corner mouth. If you set the hook on them, you'll about pull it out of their mouth every time. So I've lost a ton of good fish this spring trying to get used to those things. Glad you stopped in, Bass. Man, I'm up to 20 thumbs up this morning. I appreciate all of y'all. But I hope that helps you, twin. Like I say, if you get a chance, go in there and if you can hang through my video. Like I say, I didn't do no editing, nothing, so it might be a lot of boring spots for you, but I try to keep talking and everything, but I tell more about on different kinds of catfish and how they hit and everything in there. Might can help you out a lot. Flat Earth's back under flat Earth. Appreciate it, Flat. Got 21 thumbs up. But you know, Adam, I used to do it when I was younger and everything. Like I said, we used to go, a bunch of my friends hang out in Marina and catch some monster carps and everything. And I ain't done that in years, but I need to get out and do that again sometime and try making a video doing it. Yeah, I used to use the big shank hooks, and like I say, I went to the circle hooks and everything, and I used about an 8 aught because when you're using the big bait, you want enough hook to stick out where they can get the hook in their mouth and everything. I need to get out and do it sometime again because, like I say, we got some monster carps and buffaloes around here. Oh, I'm not probably 8 or 10 miles out of Nashville now. I was born and raised in Nashville. I moved out and got a house on the outskirts and everything. Used to be more country like out here, but now it's all growed up. I'm out here by the lakes and everything. But they came in and built homes everywhere. And It'd be great, Butcher, man. If you do, let me know when you're coming. I'd love for us to hook up, buddy, and hang out a little bit. If you make it to Nashville, though, Butcher, try getting up to the Smoky Mountains too. But if you got any chance at all, that's one of my favorite places, man. Yeah, I will, Adam. If I get a chance and get to get out and do that, I'll holler at you. It's just hard for me if I'm on the water. It's hard for me not to be out there after those catfish. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Glad to see you, man. Hot sauce, Tim. 25 away from 2K. That's great, hot sauce. Everybody check hot sauce out, y'all. I was talking about them last night in my video I got uploading, but that man's got a cast iron stomach. I didn't catch anything, Tom, but I had a good couple hours. So I was telling everybody it'll bore a lot of people. Hey, Arthur, it'll bore a lot of people, but I made like a 2 hour video. It's uploading now, and it's just, I didn't want to do no editing or anything much, and I just want to show what it was for 2 hours. But I'm doing a lot of running my mouth and shout outs and stuff. So, and explaining a lot about the different type of catfish and everything. So if it's not boring, if it gets boring, just turn it off. But I think I got some good parts in it if you can tough it out or anything. It's uploading slow though. Yeah, I'd have to get with you on that, Adam. Arthur, glad to see you, man. All right, Tom, I appreciate it. Like I say, if you get bored with it, man, just turn it off because I wanted to make a video last night, being it's the first time I've been back out there for a while. But I wanted to get there and just act like I had y'all live streaming with me. So it ain't no much editing to it or anything. I've added a little music here and there, but I wanted to make it just like it I was live streaming. So I hope y'all like it. Hey, I think it is time. Like I say, it's I explain more about that in the video too and everything, but I think it's gonna make me a good one, man. Yeah, I'm about to have to get me a fresh coffee, man. Mine's getting cold. But Arthur and I love you, Tom. I'm up 23 thumbs up this morning. But yeah, Tom, like I say, you'll see it more in my video and everything. Then you'll know what I'm talking about and everything. And about my camera and everything. So I don't want to give away too much till I get my video up. Mayas, Coins, I don't know if I don't want to butcher your name, but I appreciate seeing you. I think you're a new one. Arthur, yeah, appreciate it. Everybody hit that thumbs up. But yeah, Tom, if you can keep from being bored deaf and get the time, watch it and everything and stuff. And I had a good time getting out for a couple hours. Yeah, it's uploading slow for some reason, man. It's been doing it ever since I've been down in Florida. All right, Tom, how's the job going, buddy? Yeah, I want to see some finished pictures on that too, Tom. Is it going good? Me, me, That's great, Tom. I hope you get it done and can get back with us and everything. Hey, Butcher, my back, man, it's been doing 100% better, man. I was telling everybody earlier and last night, it must have been a pinched nerve because it's been a lot better.
Hey, folks, this is your pal, Daryl Waltrip here at DW. I'm coming to you with a very important message. You know, the Fairground Speedway is my home away from home. And this Friday, well, we're going to be having a fish fry down at the Fairground Speedway.
Tom, you take care, man. Be careful working, buddy. You're a great friend, man. Like I tell everybody check each other out. But, man, you got to have Tom. You can't go wrong with Tom. Check him out and everything. He's working hard lately, and he ain't got to spend much time with us, but he's on a monster hotel job. But man, he's always there for you. Damone, how you doing? Demo. Like I say, I hate seeing these names. I'm scared I'm gonna butcher y'all up. Hey, back's been doing a lot better, Arthur. Like I say, man, man, it feels so good to be back feeling like that. Appreciate y'all asking and being concerned about it. But everybody hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. I got 24 so far, and that's great, man. A couple days ago, Blood X did a raid on me, and we hit 79. That was all time high. 25 now. I think I had 34 yesterday, so we might can beat that today. But that 79 was all time high, man. It blew me away. Yeah, man, last night gave me a taste, twin. I'm wanting to get back out there. I got to get me some fresh bait. And I got to just start putting the hours in for it, and I know they'll come if I can get back out there and hang out. JCT Outdoors, how you doing? Glad you stopped in, man. Appreciate the thumbs up. Great seeing you, buddy. But I appreciate all of y'all and all the thumbs up. And like I say, just everybody, please check everybody else out and check their videos and everything. I was up to like 581 yesterday, and then I lost about 7. Where some people just hits the buttons and don't bother to check your videos out and everything. And like I say, that ain't gonna stick. It's YouTube will take them away from you if you don't check everybody's videos out. Hey, Twin City, appreciate you stopping in. Blood X is a heck of a guy. or I hope I'm saying it right. But you can't beat Blood X, man. And he's a worker. And he came in here, rated me, man. He had this thing going crazy a couple of days ago. And God is a good one. Came in yesterday morning, had a small raid. And Mickey a couple weeks ago, man. I hope she's got her sight back. I ain't heard nothing out of Mickey. She had a hacker come in, but she came in a couple weeks ago and raided me, and it was unreal. And she just hit 6,000 followers, and they said somebody hacked her site, and YouTube pulled it and everything. So I hope she's getting that straightened out. That's good, Nameless. Like I say, man, just get out there and hang out with all of them, buddy. I ain't got to get on many since I've been back to Florida because I've been sick and everything, but I got to start getting back out on them. I try getting in them much as I can and everything. I like checking everybody out and, like I say, following everybody I can. Yeah, I hope they get it straightened out for them, man. Anybody work that hard and get up to 6,000 followers and you get somebody to hack it, that's awful. Got 26 thumbs up. Butcher, you still in here, man? Like I say, I get to rattling off and miss everybody. I hope it's going good, Nameless. But like I say, Twin, I hope that helped you out a little bit, buddy, and everything. But like I say, sometime maybe we can, if you need anything, we can sit and talk about it more and everything. Maybe I'll start putting some videos together more detailed and stuff, and to help people out and stuff. Firefox. But we're up 26. We're just 4 away from hitting that 30. And like I say, I think I had 34 yesterday. Yeah, the ducks. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Probably need to change it at times. I think it's got an elk and different things on it. Well, I appreciate it, me, yeah. But, I don't know. I don't like hearing my own self talk or anything. But I appreciate it. Yeah, I love fishing and used to love hunting and everything, but I ain't been able to get out in the woods much the last few years. And I did give up fishing for a while, and I decided to start getting back out there. So, and I'm glad I'm getting back out there now. I'm feeling better since I started getting back out there. Oh, I'm sorry. Like I say, I was up late last night by the time I got in and everything, and got to working on that video, and it's been uploading ever since then, and it still ain't uploaded. But yeah, we've had 26 thumbs up. Like I say, we hit some slow parts, then some more new ones that jump in, keep us going and everything. I appreciate every one of y'all. Tom's been in here and Butcher. I haven't seen Mike. Been a couple days now since I've seen Mike. It's getting about time for Batum boys to pop in here. I'm hoping to be able to get out there, Adam. I don't know. Like I say, they got an extreme heat warning and everything out, so It's been cloudy a little bit. Oh yeah, yeah. It's when that goes off. That's the Carver family texting me, buddy. But I'm hoping to get back out there tonight if the heat ain't too bad, or and if I can get me some fresh bait. Yeah, because last night, man, I was there after dark last night, and it wasn't a breeze blowing, and like I say, it was hot. I was sweating like crazy, and I don't want to get out there and make myself worse. But I do want to get back out there. But you'll see in my video, I'm wiping a lot of sweat last night. Is that right, Adam? Oh, we just got back from Florida Saturday, and it looks like even though it was a bad trip, seaweed and everything, but looks like this week's turning into a worse one. They got a tropical storm forming in the Gulf now. They think it's going to turn into a hurricane. So it looks like we got back at the right time. Getting about time for Country Girl to pop in here too. Hey, you don't worry about Nameless. I know you'll be around. Like I say, I mentioned that in my video I'm uploading about you on there, man. I know you're around. Just like random gaming, man. I can depend on that young boy. It makes me feel good when you get somebody in here, a teenager like random gaming, and they'll come in and follow you and everything. He's one of the players for my coach Carver and Carver Outdoors, and it makes you feel good when you get to some of these young followers to come in and hang out with you and everything. Makes you feel like you're doing something right when you can get some of these young people to get interested. He's a great boy. That's what I want with this channel, man. I want some of these young people and stuff, and maybe get them out of their video games for a little while and get out and learn. Go fishing, man. I know it anymore. It's a lot of parents don't get out and get their kids into fishing and hunting and everything. That's a lot of the problems anymore. They ain't got the time or don't take the time to spend with their kids. That's where everything leads to all the trouble we're having. Yeah, that's fine, Adam. Yeah, send it to me on Facebook, man. I'll check it out when my battery gets up. It's built its way back up to 47%, but as soon as I unhook it, it'll go right back down. I don't know if something's turned on in there, it's draining it or what, but it will not hold a charge. Everyone, would it be okay if I get up and make me another cup of coffee? I don't want to run nobody off or anything. I still got 5 of you left in here. Hey, Mia, appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping in and hitting the thumbs up and all the buttons and everything. I appreciate it. And I'll get over there and check you out too. Everybody, check Mia out. Hope I'm pronouncing her right. But great seeing you. Check everybody out on here. Some great people, man. But hope to see you back, though. But it says I still got 4 in here. I know Nameless is one of them. Adam, you're probably still with me. Well, it says 3 now. So I'm getting low. You're still there, ain't you, Nameless? Adam, are you still here? Yeah, it shows I just got your video, Adam, so I'll check it out when my phone battery gets back up. But man, we got 26 thumbs up. We got to hit that 30, y'all. Who's left in the room? Is anybody in here right now? Showing 4 now. It's been great. Everybody's popped in today, though. Appreciate every one of you. I know most of you's left right now, but we're up to 26 thumbs up, and that's awesome. If anybody's around, give me a shout out here for a second. Like I say, I'm still looking for Batum Boy to pop in here and Country Girl at any time. Country Girl's in California, so it's just now probably getting time for her to get up and get stirring. We had Chris in here earlier, Carpy Chris, Tom, Butcher Block, Adam's been here. Chrissy was in here, Nameless. Man, I can go on and on. It's been some great ones again. Me, yay. got several new ones in here. I hope they hit the buttons and hope they come back. If I get somebody in here, hey Carver family, you back? You on break, buddy? Lunchtime. Hey, if anybody pops in, will you tell them I'm going to get a cup of coffee right fast in your car? That's awesome, man. Don't get too hot out there, though. All right, I'm going to grab me a quick cup of coffee. Uh, I've had a lot of people in here. I'm up to 26, but they've stepped out. So I'll be right back. I didn't want to leave without somebody being able to tell everybody I'm going for a cup of coffee. Appreciate it, buddy. Hey, Tom. You still here, Tom? Had to get me another cup of coffee. Yeah. Sorry about that, Tom. I got a break there. Terry Lee jumped in here, so he watched it for me while I went and got me a coffee. That's good, Tom, man. I hate, Tom, that you're having to work so much, and I got to start being able to get on here where I can spend more time with you and everything. Electric inspection. Like I say, man, you're going to deserve a good break after you get all that stuff done. 2 hour break, that's good. But you're going to be ready for a vacation after all that, man. I got it, Adam. I ain't been able to look at it because my phone batteries, I'm trying to get it built back up. I don't know if something's running on my phone or what, but I get it 100% and then it'll drain right down in 15 minutes. it won't stay charged. But Tom, did you get your plaque in? Has your wife said anything about that? Is that right, Tom? Do you go home for weekends or anything, Tom, or are you staying there till the job is done? That'd be great, Tom. How long you look for it to take y'all to get this job finished? I'm back, Nameless, next week. So, y'all not doing all the rooms, Tom, or just the just the big areas? 15 days. Everything. I think that's pretty good. You must have a pretty good crew working for you. Man, I want to see some finished product pictures, man. That's awesome. Mostly rubber floor. Yeah. All right, Tom. I appreciate it, man. That's great. Maybe you can get you a little time off and rest up a little bit after that. All right. Yeah, I seen the ones you sent me earlier where you was getting started and everything. Yeah, I'll check it out, Tom. Like I say, something must be turned on my phone because I'll charge it 100%, unhook it, and it'll go straight down. Something's running it down. All right, Tom. Yeah, Tom's in here, Nameless. Glad to see him in here. Been missing him a lot. And my problem don't ever know when I'm jumping on here. So, have you been getting any of the notifications lately, Tom, or is this still not notifying you? That's good, Tom. I'm still not getting other people's. I don't know what the deal is, but Terry Lee, Carver Family Fishing, he's been getting in doing live streams, and I never know he's on there. Sometimes I'm asleep when he's on there, though. I took a nap yesterday before I went fishing. I woke up and looked, and he was in a. No, I texted him, and he told me he was in a stream. I jumped over there for a little bit. You still there, Carver? No fish, man. Right at Dusty Dark, I had a couple poes getting hit. And they was acting just like flatheads, man. I thought I was going to get lucky there, but they never did pan out. But like I say, man, after I got there, I was regretting it. I didn't want to push my luck and get out too early in the heat and everything. I wished I had got on out there and went and caught me some fresh bait, but I just grabbed a sucker out of the freezer, a creek sucker and everything I had in the freezer, and took it and used it for bait. And I was wishing I had some fresh bluegills, but I was just scared to get out too early in that heat, man, the way I've been feeling and everything. But I love those bluegills this time of year. Skipjacks, when I first got there, skipjacks was popping everywheres, and I didn't know I had my rod at first. I went back to the car, it was in there, but I got back out there and I couldn't get them to hit no jig, so I was hoping to catch a skipjack. But it felt good being there, man. Yeah, we need some more skipjacks, man. But I definitely got to get me some live bluegills when I go back. Cause, like I say, man, I just hate getting out in that hot heat in the evenings to go catch a few. Then it's tough keeping them alive in this heat. Carl ain't getting no skipjacks lately. Skipjacks has disappeared at the dam around here. Like I say, they was jumping around the lake yesterday evening, but couldn't get them to hit anything I had. I got to get with a Tennessee deer stalker and still find out a way to get him send me some of those Foley spoons. Yeah, it skipjacks busting in those minnows yesterday. But like I say, Tom, if you can watch that video and get through most of it without being bored to death, I got some questions in there and stuff, and I didn't know, and stuff that you'll see and everything. So, all right, I hope it's uploaded by then, man. I started it. I sat in here about 3 o'clock this morning working on it, and it's still uploading. This thing's been running slow ever since, as far as uploading, ever since I went to Florida. It used to upload fast. Hey, Bradley, how you doing? It should be my 27 thumbs up there. I've been stuck on 26 for quite a while. That ain't good, Bradley. Appreciate you stopping in, man. All right, Tom. Like I say, man, don't overdo it, buddy. Yeah, I ain't got to watch that video yet, Carver, but we might have to check that out. We might have, like I say, we might have to check that out, buddy. What time is it? Bradley, appreciate you popping in, man. I'm showing 26 thumbs up. I'm trying to get this thing to at least hit 30. I think, 34 yesterday. I'll have to check that out. $27, that's great, man. It's showing. I don't know why I'm always one behind on here, Tom. Appreciate it, Bradley. Yeah, now it's showing 27. Like I say, I think I was 34 years, didn't hit an all-time high the day before at 79. 28. That's great. I was talking in my video last night, and Tom Batum Boy told me I finished at 79. I told him, I said, man, if I knowed I was at 79, I wouldn't got offline until I hit that 80. I should have stayed on there till I hit that 100. Yeah, 79 was awesome, man. But Tom, like I say, the video I made last night, man, it was for all of y'all. I didn't want to do no editing in it and everything. And I wanted to make it like we was on a live stream and everybody there was with me. So I looked stupid out there talking by myself. So I figured if anybody came around fishing and everything or up to no good, it might have ran them off thinking I was crazy or something. But I had a good time out there. It was hot, wasn't no breeze blowing, but it was a beautiful night. Hey, Bradley, don't worry about it, babe. Appreciate you stopping in here. It showed 28 thumbs up here for a minute, then it went back down to 27. But like I say, Tom, I talked about it last night to think about it. I just started this in March, and it blows me away to as many followers as I got and everything in such a short period of time, and with all of y'all and everything. And I know it's a lot of people's been on here working a lot longer than that, nowhere's near what I've already reached and everything. It blows me away. And like I say, I talk about my friendships and everything in the video and stuff, everything too. So, and some of my catfish tips and everything. So, I try to make it halfway worth watching, anyways. Yeah, like I say, I can't wait to get it where we're live streaming out there, man. Yeah, everybody wondering what that brown water is, I guess. Like I say, they got a tropical storm in the Gulf now down there. They say it's going to turn into a hurricane, and right now it looks like it's going to come into Louisiana. So luckily we're not down there this week, even though the water was clearing up when we left Saturday. I know, like last night, Tom wears you out. You get out there, it was no breeze blowing or anything, man. And when I finally got back home, I looked like I jumped in a swimming pool. I was soaking wet in sweat. And I know y'all dealing with that at the working and everything. It's got to be rough. I hope so, Tom. Like I say, if I don't, I want to keep everybody right where they are. I lost like 7 last night, overnight. And it's the ones who comes in just clicks and don't look at no videos or your streams or anything. And those type people, YouTube ain't gonna let them stay on there. Hey, Adam, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you still being here. Yeah, I know, Carter. I could go back in there and take a nap right now. I got up and I told my wife, I said, I got to go in there to my people, have my coffee. She thinks I'm crazy. Yeah, I know you could. Appreciate it, Adams. Appreciate all y'all keep putting my name out there too, because when we can get this thing up where we can live stream on location, that's going to be a lot of fun. Pretty easy going, Adam. She don't complain about me fishing or anything. Think she wants me out of the house a lot of times. But we've been married 38 years, and she never once ever complained about my fishing, hunting, being gone or anything. You used to run, go camping and everything back in the days. You got a good one. Mrs. Adam complains about everything, huh? Hey, our biggest argument around here is I got a ringing in my ear 24/7, hard of hearing. And I love going to sleep with the TV playing, and she cannot stand the TV being on. And that's our biggest argument right there is the TV. And she wins that battle because I have to wear headphones. Hey, I gotta have TV on time, and she's just the opposite. And like I say now, I sleep with headphones on, and she still complains about the light of the TV. She'll put a sock over her eyes or something. That's me, Adam. Like I say, I got a ringing in my ear, man. I just 24/7 hear crickets in my ears. So with the TV playing and everything, it helps. It's that old, I don't know, it's hard to describe. But that's always been our biggest argument. And when I go to Florida and everything on my vacation, she'll let me sit there and let it play and everything. I guess she gives me a little vacation. Never did complain while I was in Florida. But man, as soon as I got back home, she told me, you got to turn that sound off. First night back. But like I say, I've been lucky. She's in the room right now, so I'm trying to get some brownie points. I'll tell you the real truth later. Hey, Tom, I had a guy in here earlier steal you. I don't know if you've seen him or not. Getting your waiters on, Carver. But he said he had two wives, and he said he's been pretty good at it. He's had them now for 14 years, and neither one knows. I told him that'd help my ratings if I could get both of them on here and get him to pop in and everything. But he said he's been pretty good at it, and that they ain't found out in 14 years. That's crazy. And Adam was saying something about one's plenty or one's too many. You got that right, Adam. I don't know. At times you think it's a blessing, but at the times you'd be thinking it's a curse too, man. It's pretty wild though. It's hot, man. It was cloudy earlier, but I think the sun's trying to pop out. The weather's got extreme heat warnings out. Hey, DMC Coins, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you popping in. Yeah, you watch it sitting out there in the car, Carver family. Carver family on this lunch break. Appreciate you coming in, DMC, hitting that thumbs up. I'm trying to hit 30 on this thing. I'm showing 27 right now. That's good, buddy. Yeah, I bet it is, Tom, man. It's like I say, man, and we ain't even got into August yet. 29, that's great. One from that 30. Appreciate it, DMC. Appreciate every one of y'all stopping in, man. But yeah, this heat, we ain't even got into August yet. But last night would have been great, man, if it was just a little breeze blowing. I don't like it to be real windy fishing, but man, needed a little breeze blowing around. Like I say, I was sweating like crazy, and it might have helped me though, Tom. It seemed like I felt better after I sweated some of that out of me too. So maybe I needed that. Yeah, I don't feel as congested or anything. So, like I say, maybe that sweating helped me out a lot. Like I say, man, my hip's been 100% better the last night and today. Don't want to brag too much. But this morning I got a little more energy than I've been having, and like I say, I hope I keep going that direction. But like I say, man, I just want to keep the heat not too bad because I'm ready to get out and start staying on that water now. I know everybody's still struggling catching fish right now, so I can't push it right now. Yeah, that's right, Tom. But I was watching Catfish Dave last night, and he's even complaining about he hates these summer months and everything. That catfish still ain't doing much. What he is catching's little, and he just says he hates the summertime and can't wait till October and stuff. So it's slow everywhere right now. And, fish are still not completely off bed and everything, but and like he talks about it, so many boaters on the water. You'll see that in my video just evening, man. It was boaters and jet skiers out there everywhere. So I know, Tom, you still just want to get out there and soak it in. But I mean, fishing's going to get better, and like I tell in my video, man, we're just getting started. It's going to be a lot to come if we can keep the health and everything. Going to have some great ones. Oh yeah, that's right. You got a hotel in Elizabethtown too, don't you? Man. Uh, do y'all have any more set up after those two? Really? Well, like I say, Tom, don't overdo it, buddy. Let your men do the work for you, man. Because like I say, you're at the age about when I finally got out of it, and I should have got out of it sooner, but I didn't have nobody under me. It was me, Carver's family, my wife, and so we had to get out and do it all. So I did a lot of I abused my body for too long. I'm paying for it now. That's great, Tom. I just over the years I had them and everything, but man, just finding people you can depend on and everything, and that's one thing I couldn't ever stand, man. Like I say, Terry Lee knows when I'd go in on a job, when I left, I wanted to treat it like it was my own, and I didn't want to have to go back. But I just always worried about having a job set up and people not show up the morning and everything. And finally, I just stopped dealing with it and just started working out my own family. And Carver family, man, he turned into a great installer and everything. And my wife, like I say, she could get in there and pad and everything with the best of them. And yeah, yeah, and that it's hard on your knees and everything, but it ain't as bad as that old kicker and everything. Yeah, he's. I don't know if you could ever get him back in the carpet business or not. I tell you what, he'd make you a great one though, Tom. It's times I had to get out and leave and go measure jobs and different things. I'd leave him there, and I wouldn't worry about it. I know he had it under control. Then I'd get back, he'd have a lot more done than I ever expected out of him. Never really complained, which I know he complained behind my back. I can't get on the floor myself no more, and I don't think you're going to get Carver family back on the floor. Hey, I couldn't take the heat no more. There towards the end, when I finally got out of it, Tom, I had a couple spells where you remember that Carver family on a job out there. I thought I had a heat stroke one day on the job. You go in a lot of homes, they turn their air conditioner off on you and everything, man. And we was on one big job out there, and man, I got sick. like I say, I thought I had a heat stroke that day. And that was the beginning of the end back then. Yeah, falling off porches didn't help. That was another dagger in my career after that happened. And the older you get, that's you don't recover from that stuff like you did younger. Oh, we did, man. We'd go in on a job, we wouldn't stop till it's done. 30, all right, we made it there. We need 40 now, Tom. They beat that 34 yesterday, anyways. We couldn't do it anymore, man. Like I say, man, well, you know, Tom, I ain't gonna say anything, but you just get out there, man, early in the morning, work till 10, 11 o'clock on night on houses just to get them done and not have to go back the next day or anything. Go start another one the next day. Yeah, you get soft, man, after you get away from that. Man, I used to double a big old roll of carpet over, and Carver family tell you I'd double that thing over and get it up on my back. I'd get them help me get it up on my back, and I'd head up a flight of stairs by myself with a thing. And both of them complaining the whole time I'm doing it. Yeah, it was a alert on my phone about the news. That's right, Tom. Hey, we'd get in and run, jump in, grab the boat, hook up to the boat, and take off. Fish to midnight, then turn around and get up and do it again in the morning. Yeah. Hey, Adam, man, hope we ain't boring you there, buddy. I don't get to see Tom on here much to talk to him or anything. Appreciate it, Adam. Like I say, Tom's been working so much. He's normally in all my streams, but I don't get to talk to him much anymore. So I'm glad he's got a little break here. Tom, up in Louisville, do y'all have a Bass Pro and stuff like that? I thought Obadams would have been in here by now and Country Girl. No, you're fine, Adam. I just don't want to bore you to death. Is that right, Tom? That ain't bad. I appreciate it, Adam. I don't know. Like I say, I watch my videos over and over, and I don't know why anybody likes watching them, but man, I'm tickled to death. Yeah, I don't get out there as much as I like to, Tom, because it's in Opry Mills out there where Opryland used to be, and they built the mall there, but the Grand Ole Opry and everything. Man, traffic gets so bad and everything. I want to go, and then I get dreading the traffic, so a lot of times I'll back out and not go. But I love going walking around and everything. Well, Bass Pro bought Cabela's out, didn't they? We had a Gander Mountain they built up here, but it went out of business. We had it here in Mount Juliet with us. Yeah, I thought Bass Pro bought them out. I noticed they sell a lot of Cabela stuff, and pretty neat how they still kept the name and everything. Oh, Bass Pros came a long ways, man. I remember when I had to just order everything out of a catalog, and now they got Bass Pros everywhere. All right, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Don't work too hard. You ain't got but another hour to go. So take it easy. Let me know when you get home. And like I say, we'll try. Well, you decide on tomorrow night. I'd like to fish, but I'd like to do it fairground still too. So you think it over and watch weather and everything. Let me know what you'd like to do. All right. Like I say, keep taking that medicine, man. He went to the doctor yesterday, Tom. They think he passed a kidney stone. He's been hurting and stuff. So fish. Uh, it don't matter to me, man. I like to do them both. But like I say, we'll see what the heat's like and everything. Him and no Catfish Luke, man, they've got hooked on fishing lately. I wish they'd get hitting good for them where they can start catching some good ones. Yeah, I've had problems too, Tom. It ain't no fun. That's probably when it was passing, buddy. Like I say, man, drink plenty of fluids and everything and stay on your medication. And slow down at work, man. He runs ton. That guy, he picks orders at Walmart's and he flies around that store. He learned that carpet installing, but he moves too fast. Slow down, man. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's getting bad when you got to have surgery, Tom. Yeah, but you got to slow down, man. Like I say, you ain't getting paid no more to do that. It ain't like out carpet installing. We was making more money getting done, but you can work yourself to death at Walmart's and you don't get appreciated no more. You got a work ethic, that's for sure. But it's a whole different beast, man. Like say, all you are is a number with them. They don't care. I got room to talk, though. I know I can still get out and do things I'm not supposed to even be doing. Yeah, I wish I could retire, man. That'd be the dream, wouldn't it? That's great, Tom. That's all it takes, man. And if people just show respect back, but a lot of your businesses and stuff anymore, they don't. I mean, a pat on the back goes a long ways. All right, buddy, take it easy this last hour and be careful. August 16th. Where's he going to school, Tom? See you, buddy. He's not going to UK, is he, Tom? EK? Uh, it ain't as bad. I did think he'd allow him to go to UK. Uh, Eastern Kentucky, that's good school. Yeah, I don't think I could send Bailey to UK. That's like I couldn't send her to UT neither. Uh, it's killing me today, Tom, to even have an orange shirt on. I don't want to come in here wearing the same old shirt every day. Senior at Louisville, that's great, Tom. Any of them into any sports or anything? Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? He said he thinks it's at home. He's on the road working. No, it's not bandy color. I put this orange on just to when I'm planning on getting dirty and everything, where I can beat it around. I got paint and everything on it. Shit, I drank it too fast, man. Drank too much of it too. I'm gonna have to start setting my Keurig coffee pot right here beside me. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Soccer. Oh man, that's bad, Tom. I hate that. Man, I bet you that broke her heart, didn't it? Yeah, I thought it would make it up there yesterday, Tom, or at least today by the latest. I can't wait for you to see it, man. It's awesome. I can't wait till he gets mine made. That's bad, Tom, when you have to take and end something you love like that, end it that way and everything. Can't go out on your own. Hey Tom, I gotta get with Carver's Outdoor and see how many I got left. But if not, I'll have to get in there. And I ain't tied none in a long time, but I want to get you some of those bucktail jigs I tie. And man, I've always a believer around here throwing black flies. And I used to fish them with pork rind a lot on Priest, but on round old hickory and everything, they love for you just to swim them. Man, I've caught a ton of bass on those things, stripers and everything. I hit them. Smallmouth loves them, but I want to get you some of them sent to you, and you take them out and fish them up there, and see if you can't have no luck on them. But like I say, man, just cast them out. I fish like an 1/8 ounce and 1/4 ounce, and just cast them out and just slowly reel them back in. And my boys will tell you, man, that those things will catch fish when nothing else will, and they'll catch big fish. But I'd love for you to try them sometime. But I haven't tied none in a long time, but I've had so many tied up. But I'm gonna get with him, see if I can't find them, and if I can't find the stash of them, I'll tie you up some. But man, if you hang with it, you'll catch a lot of fish on them. I fish a lot of tournaments and everything, man, and especially at nighttime time. If you do any night fishing, uh, they'll catch fish when nothing else will, and it ain't nothing in that water won't hit them too. I've caught 20-pound plus stripers on those things and big catfish, and it's unreal, man. Yeah, I love using the rubber jigs, but this is just a hair jig, and I leave a long tail on it. And like I say, just swim it along. You'll catch a lot of fish on them, man. All right, Adam. Oh, yeah, I tie white ones normally and go out and catch man, we'd catch a lot of big crappie on them. We caught some monster crappies on them, man. You know, it felt good catching fish on something you made yourself too and everything. But like I say, man, I've caught a lot of 5 and 6 pounders off those things, largemouth and 6-pound smallmouths. A lot of big fish. You can't underestimate them. I don't know what they like about them so much, but they cannot stand them. Is that right, Tom? So, Tom, you live right on the water. You know, Batum said he's still wearing the crappie out shallow. I figured those things be deep by now. That's awesome, Tom. Right on the water, man. I say that's great, man. Appreciate it, Adam. Is it time? Well, it needs to be elevated. You don't want to be in any kind of flood hazard or anything. Yeah, that's what you need, man. Be good. I bet you got deer all over you too, then, don't you? Yeah, I figured that. I seen one of your videos while you're out there fishing and had a doe on one of your videos. That's us. We're just a half a mile from the water here, man, and now it's all houses everywhere as it was country. But we drive down to the campground. They got a campground down here at the end of the road, and man, we'll see 40, 50 deers anymore, and it's some monster bucks will be right out in people's front yards and everything. I'm talking big deers, man. Uh, this fall I'll get some big ones on video and let you see them, but I'm talking big bucks because they never get hunted around here. That's great, Tom. We're starting to see a few bucks around now. Those bucks, man, they don't get big for no reason. They know how to stay hid and everything. But believe me, you got the does, the bucks are there. They're starting to grow their antlers back and everything now. They tend to start coming out right at dark and after dark. They're not as brave until they go in rut as the does are. But it'd be awesome living in a place like that, Tom. I've always wanted to live right on the water like that. Never deer hunting. Man, used to deer hunt all the time. All the way back to when I was 17 years old, I guess. We used to. Man, I remember when I first started deer hunting, you was allowed one deer a year. And it's changed so much. Oh, it's a big work. Especially when you get one, that's when the work starts. But man, you put a lot of long days in and everything too, but it was always fun just getting in the woods and everything. But now the population's so heavy anymore, man. It ain't like back when I first started. It's deer hunting's pretty easy these days. So many of them around. You could do it, Tom. The first one or two, you're little, don't know if you can do it or not. But my boys will tell you they never thought they would. I'd always take them on juvenile hunts, and I'd always field dress the deers for them and everything. Then they got to having to do it on their own and everything. It's it ain't that bad. Long as you don't gut shoot one, Tom. If you ever do that, first one I ever killed, you learn quick in. Arch made out of antlers. No, I haven't had them. Yeah, first one I ever killed though, Tom. Gut shotted that deer, and that is rough. You'd cut a little bit, and I'd run over and throw up a little bit. I learned after that day though, you start paying more attention where you place your shot and everything. Jackson Hole. No, I ain't seen it, Adam. I used to bow hunt, rifle, black powder. I love black powder the most. I've killed some of my biggest deers with black powder and everything, but I've done it all. Like I say, I ain't been the last several years because health reasons and everything, and you start worrying about always, man. I'm one who can't never stop walking. I'm never satisfied. I want to get deeper and deeper in the woods, and you can get them just go in and sit off the side of the road, but man, I'd always get so deep back in there. Been lost a few times too, but I just had finally stopped going, and now I couldn't drag one out of the woods anymore. Probably 11 or 12, then a bunch of horns and skulls, and that's just deer heads. And I got a big striper and largemouth bass, rainbow trout, quite a bit. I used to do taxidermist myself, Tom. I was into hunting and stuff, everything so much. I taught myself to do taxidermist. And I used to map my own deers and everything. Mounted some fish, and but I ain't mounted anything in a long time. My last several big bucks, I took it to the taxidermist and drop them off. I got one. It's a big 8 pointer. It's got big palmations. I need to get pictures sometime, but I got half of it mounted. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's kind of jumping with its front legs and everything. Nameless back in here. How your stream go, Nameless? I'm showing 29, Tom. It was on 30 a minute ago. Hey, Adam, appreciate you hanging out, man. Tell your wife I appreciate it. Been great having you in here. Hope we didn't bore you. Really? Still at 30 time? Looks like that's where we're going to bottom out at, man. I was hoping at least get that 34, but I got on here too late again. See you, Adam. Hope you come back, man. Adam's a good guy too, Tom. He jumped in here and joined, and went and got his wife to join. And I can't believe the way people are on here. Appreciate it, Adam. You have a safe one too, man. Appreciate everything. Like I say, tell your wife I appreciate it. Tell her not to be too hard on you. See you, man. But yeah, by the time I get off this, trying to get this video uploaded and everything last night time, it was probably going on 3 o'clock. It was somewhere around 2 or 3 o'clock. So I was late getting up and getting on here this morning. My phone's been charging ever since I've been on here, and it still ain't 69%. I don't know what the deal is. But I was talking to him in my video time. It's worst thing about fishing, man, when I go to my spots like that. At 3. Man, you'll get lazy by that time, Tom. Which y'all and I are ahead of me, ain't you? So it's actually 2:16 up there. All right. That ain't too much longer then. But dang, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh, I know what it was. Hardest thing going fishing, man. I talked about last night in my video. Especially rough on the old man, but when I get there, it takes me about 3 trips to get everything I want out there and everything, which ain't too bad. I'll get my rods out there and get my chair set up and everything, and take my bucket of tackle out and everything. Then go back and get my drinks and stuff. But it takes me about 3 trips, and that ain't too bad. But man, at the end of the night, after a couple hours fishing in that heat and everything, you start getting dreading taking everything back. Yeah, I gotta watch those spots, man. That I gotta be careful on them because my knee's been doing a lot better since I've been wearing that brace too. So I sure don't need to mess it up again. But at the end of the night, man, you get dreading making all those trips, taking your stuff back and everything. So I need to start trying to. Well, I was going to do it Tuesdays, just take a couple rides in, my bait and everything. But when wind up, you get thinking, man, I need my chair and all that crap. Next thing you know, you've made 3 trips back out there, and I ran back to the car and got my skipjack pole and everything. That's the reason I got a few spots up here, man. I can pull the car right up to where I fish at, and at a certain time of years, the big fish gets in on those spots, and it's a lot easier to fish. And plus, you can sit in your car when it's raining or it gets too cold and everything. I like those spots. Yeah, I meant to ask you. You ain't tried it out yet. That's good looking. Is that a 70 time? I'm wishing that's what I went ahead and got now. I got the 60, but that 70's got the bigger handle on it. I like that big handle. That's great, man. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Oh, it's a 90 time? Man, that is awesome. Hey Adam, I'm happy for you, man. That's something you'll always remember, buddy. Glad you came and told me. Yeah, they stay on back order a lot, man. They sell a lot of that stuff. At 90, man, that'll handle anything. Yeah, shoot, that's a good deal, man. I love that big handle on them. Like say, mine's a 60, and I wished I'd at least went with a 70. And I might order me some more here because I like that big handle. And that's what I need to do. I need to start ordering me one here and there and get those bigger ones. But man, they'll hold a ton of line, won't they? Yeah, Adam, man, like I say, that's awesome. You stay safe too, buddy. Bet you it held a lot, didn't it, Tom? 500 yards. 500 yards of braid get expensive, man. You'll have to buy that a Cast King braid. Man, that Cash King braid I bought it, you get 1,097 yards for like $23. 40-pound test, and it feels like thread. And I was thought last night I'd hang it up, man, and chew it up, but luckily, man, I sat there and complained in my video because you either hang up or catch a fish, but I got all three of my rigs back last night. I hung up on the last one, but it came undone, so I think that's a record for me on the spot I was on. Yeah, they can run, man. You can let that go. You can go after some blue fins with it. Yeah, I like that. I got the 40-pound test in on it, man. I mean, that ain't a bad price, man, because you can go to Walmart's 300 yards and spend $16, $17 for some braid. And like I say, this stuff, man, it's limber and feels like thread. And I used it what little I got to fish in Florida, man. It casted good, and like I say, I used it on my one of my bait casters last night. But like I say, I just never been a fan of braid. Yeah, I like using 50-pound leaders on them. I've just never been a fan of braid around rocky areas or stuff like that because it chew it up so bad and it gets expensive when you have to start replacing that stuff. You can replace that mono lot cheaper and everything. But I tell you, it'll cast a lot better though, and you can get by with a lot heavier test. That's great, Tom. But I meant to ask you how you liked it. That thing looked good in the picture. I'd say I need to get me a couple of them. I love that big handle. I got those 60s, and I should at least got the 70s when I done it because I mean those 60s they'll handle some big fish and everything. But man, with those bigger ones, you can fire them in a lot better. Hey, if you go in there, Tom, they got some videos where some of the guys will take them apart piece by piece and show you everything. And those Cast Kings, man, they're all steel and brass inside. It's one piece of plastic in them, and it's just the bait clicker. And they're built good, man. You go in there and watch some of these videos, and some of these reels got all those plastic gears in them and everything. But it's great to see them take them apart like that and see what they're made of. And they'll take them apart after they're a year old and everything, and show that it's not no wear on them or anything. I wish I could take them apart like that. I can take them apart, but getting them back together is the problem. I'd lose bearings and everything if I tried that, which I have a few reels. But yeah, I love the feel of them, man. And that Sharky 3, man, it is unreal. That reel is it's just unreal how smooth that spinning reel is. What I like about them too, they're like I say, they're all saltwater ready. Yeah, I love that Sharky 3. I want to get me another Sharky 3 too. I want to get me something like a 2000 or something smaller where I can throw that hair jig on and stuff. Yeah, I used to collect a lot of them too, Tom, and all the old Cardinal 4s and stuff. They used to be all I ever fished with, and I've sold all of them except for one. I wished I still had them. I still got some old Mitchells laying around. I picked up at yard sales and stuff. I used to get out and go to yard sales all the time. Don't do it no more. Hey, they was good back in the day, man. That's all I'd ever throw. Used to use that Tennessee handle rod where you tape your reel to the handle and everything. That was the reel back in the day, man. That's all I'd ever fish. And when I was out striper fishing and everything, I had the Cardinal 6 and yeah, the Mitchell 300s. Yeah. Only thing about those old reels, Tom, you can't fish braid on them. Way the spool's designed and everything, I tried it a many times, didn't know what was wrong, and the braid just don't want to fly off those spools right. Yeah, I wasted quite a bit of braid trying to use them and everything, and come find out I had somebody tell me, and they was right. Once I started putting it on a near model reel, I didn't have a bit of problem, but just the way the Cardinals was made, the spool was about as wide at the front as it is the back, and braid just did not want to fly off of it. That, and you had to put some mono on there before you put the braid on it too, man. But yeah, it looks like we're going to top off at 30, Tom. Appreciate you getting in here, hanging out with me, buddy. But when you need to go, let me know because I've been on here 3 hours and 16 minutes. So it's been a good chat this morning. Actual bass fishing, man. I went about a month ago. Me and Carver went down there just for a few minutes from the bank and caught a couple. But man, it's been a while since I've been out in a boat bass fishing. Since he's got in football and everything, we never got time to get the boat out anymore or anything. And I ain't been in the house to get it out and go by myself. So it's just been sitting in the driveway now for the last couple of years. Oh, we catch some big bass from the banks, man. I just ain't got out there this year much. We went down there once or twice, and I got to throw in the old whopper plopper. I love catching them on that top water, man. That's a heck of a top water plug. You probably throwed it, Tom, but man, that'll catch some big fish, man. But like I say, we used to go down there and throw that hair jig from the bank, man, and like I say, I'd catch 5, 6 pounders from the bank a many a times. I got pictures of them, and and we have caught a ton of fish back when we used to take the boat out and everything. It's something we always been lucky about, man. We've always had good luck fishing and everything, so just great area to fish around here. Used to be, Tom. We had that flood, man, back 8 or 10 years ago where it flooded everywhere here in Nashville and everything. And ever since then, the Corps panics every time the weather calls for rain. They're pulling the water and dropping it and raising it and everything. Now, every time they can't keep the water stable, so fishing ain't been the same since then. Even catfishing's been a lot harder than it used to be. My boys will tell you, man, I could take them out catfishing, man. We'd sit there and catch catfish all night long. Hey, Wavy. But like I say, if the weatherman calls for a little rain anymore, they panic. They start dropping the bottom out. Yeah, it's still streaming, man. I'm about to get off here and get me a bite to eat and stuff. Tom been hanging out with me. Adam was here and he left. Tom, that's another one of Coach Carver's players there. Him and old Random. Like I say, great boys, man. It makes me feel good when these young boys come in and hang out with me. Tom, I appreciate it, buddy. Take it easy on Jive. I think I'm going to get off, get me a bite to eat, too. I got to make a run up to Walmart's and stuff. Yeah, I'm glad you was able to make it a while, Tom. It hit out good, buddy. And like I say, Tom, I appreciate everything, and I want you to see how this video turned out and everything. I think it's going to be a great picture and everything. And I appreciate everything, man. You'll never know, buddy. And I hope you have a safe trip back, and I hope you really like your sign Carver made for you. But I'll be talking to you more. But take care. Hey, Wavy, I'm going to get off here, buddy, and get me a bite to eat. Oh, I think you'll love it, Tom. But like I say, I know who I'll be. You'll be texting me back and everything, Tom. I appreciate it. I'll be in touch with you. Don't let that video bore you too much, Not much action, but it's a lot of talking in it. See, man. But yeah, Wavy, I'm going to get off here and get me a bite to eat, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out, man. I hope you come back. And like I say, I'm going to get off. I got to make a run to Walmarts and stuff. So appreciate everybody who's been in here and everybody check each other out.